Alarm goes off at 4:45. Roll out of bed, rub the sleep from my eyes. Throw on a shirt and some jeans.
Hello, welcome back to Tanky's Playtime. I'm really sorry I've gone quiet for a little while. A really busy time over December, doing my usual thing as I do. Like things like this. Are you waving at all the horses? And this, but then things like this. And things like this. Like this. But then, when I got all that done, I then worked Christmas Day. I just did a little bit in the bar, just, you know, a good little day working a bar, innit? And then disaster struck. I went really unwell, and I'm not good. There's a lot of it down in Cornwall this year. Trelisk was full of, I don't know, lots of nasties, and it's still going on now. But luckily I'm over what we had. There's a bit of a virus going around, as well as a really bad cold and everything like that. So these past few days, it's the first few days, I've actually felt a lot better and actually like, right, we're gonna try and achieve something, because I have just not wanted to do anything. So, we're back. Happy New Year, 2025. There is some things coming up this year, and I've still got things to finish from last year, but we'll get to that. We got a few videos to finish, things like the lorry, and other bits and pieces as well. So, as you can see, it's obviously still apart. I did a little bit just when I could, just in December, but it was all. But we'll pick that footage up when we're gone. As you see, I've made a bit of perspex plate and actually redone the hole. So we're going to take this plate off, sort of plate out, get everything perfect in line. Unfortunately, I guarantee that the rails are going to be out because it's going to throw the front axle. It's all going to have to be reset and redone. So never mind, we'll get cracking on with it. So, 2025, keep your eye out. There's going to be some nice little projects coming up, and let's get cracking. Let's go. Magic. One out of. We should have. Ignore the reg. Look, we got it dragged out. And we can get the firewall on it. If we can. Do it. Let's get that flywheel. Right, so I've drilled a hole and I have a pin that's going to fit the bearing. So hopefully, whoop, that's spun. Come back here. Right, hopefully, do that. We can just tuck that in on the bearing. Now I say that, it's really difficult to do with holding the camera and, there we go. Right, there we go. That goes into there, nice and tight. That is now there, and I can see every bolt hole. So I can now get this, because this is a good fit. I'll drill each hole, and then I'll cut the excess off the thing, I'll mark it all up, and then I can put it on the other one. We'll see how far out it is. Right, you have to excuse the space heater because it's keeping me warm in here, because it is quite cold in a minute. So what I'm intending to do, you can see how far out these holes are. They are miles out. So I'm going to take this plate off, I'm going to weld all the holes back up, and then I'm going to remark them and tap them again. So then we can get clutch back in and get the engine slid and locked in. Then I'm going to pull the rails out of the way for a minute just so I can get about, and then I'm going to take a rail off each time, take one of these rails off each time and reset it all. So I'll probably take both rails off, have the front axle out of the way for a minute just so I get this side of it right and the engine side right, and then slip the axle in. So hopefully everything will start coming back into line again. And I always thought it was a little bit like that on the panel, and virtually the bonnet's probably going to be out for the turbo as well. So yeah, let's get this plate off, get that welded up, and then I can remark and re-drill and tap all these holes. So that's the first job. Right, over to the workbench. Oh, you're watching it come out. Oh, yeah, it did come out. Woo. Okay, let's go weld that up. To the workbench. The temporary workbench. So I've left this one in because actually, believe it or not, he's in the right place, but the rest of them are out. So let's see what we can do. Need to weld all these up. Those holes up. They're all in the wrong place. And as if by magic, all the holes have welded themselves up. Yay! Both sides as well. Oh, look, I'll touch it. Bloody hot in places. Yeah, touch it there, look, both sides. All holes welded. So I just quickly have them ground off, and then I'll fit them back on the track there again, and then I can get all the holes marked. Right, okay, let's put this back on again. Just discovered something. I think I've had a wild animal in the workshop. Poo! Let's get that. Spacey's still on. Wait for that to shut off, actually. It was warm enough in here. Right, this has cooled off a bit as well, so I can handle it a bit better. Hold on. I think it goes that way. Yeah, it goes that way. Right. Don. What the noises it's making. Right, let's find a bolt, which he knows. Where I want it again. Like that. Yeah, I think that's out actually. So like that, that's where I want it. Like that. Are you happy? Squarer. Try that again. Right. Right, so now you can see the dimples where I actually need to put them, rather than, you see how far out, like there's a dimple and there's the hole. Now, when drilling, let's get some drilling done. Now, when drilling some holes, I always use some cutting lube, because it does just save your drill bits. Especially if you're cutting stainless, or drilling stainless, because that is probably the worst. So just get a little bit on the drill, and then find the hole, and then just drill. Right, that's all the holes drilled. I've saved you the bother of watching drilling. I mean, I'm sure paint drying would be more interesting to watch. So we'll get these tapped next. And that's one adaption plate ready to go. So let's go and mount that on. Now I needed a clutch. Go and mount this. What if I put it in the vise? Might make it easier. Now, the first one of these fell out, and then like the finger didn't work properly. So I'm actually going to put a tab of weld on each of those. There. And that, ladies and gentlemen, away. My beamer's in having work as well. Just doing the gearbox on him, and I've got the starter motor on him, and yeah, lovely little car it is. We've got some gearbox issues, but it don't matter. We're gonna do that gearbox. Needs a bloody good wash, because I haven't used it in a year. Bad Tanky, but we're actually got to do the ABS, get the gearbox sorted out. It's going into body shops to all be done, and a lovely car again. And I've also got someone that might possibly sort the interior out. So yeah, not at least it just wants a nice bit of someone good with leather. So good bit of leather polishing. So with that, one rebuilt, ready to go pressure plate. I'll save some money. Right, need a clutch now. Let's go see if I can find a clutch. by magic, it's painted. Does it? One bloody handed. Oh, hello. Oh, no, it's cooking. Two problems. Oh, no, it's to start cooking, and there's bloody oil going everywhere. I must have not tightened that up enough. And I know why, because I was talking to Dom, I didn't even tighten it up. F it. Oh no! Oh! So there we are. That's where we're at. My tractor's moving again. Tim's tractor is moving again and driving. Smurf's tractor is being brought out the corner and resurrected. He's going to get that done Trivific Day, which would be nice because it hasn't turned the wheel in quite a few years here. Probably 3 or 4 years since it last turned the wheel here, probably. In fact, during COVID was probably the last time, or before COVID was the last time it actually turned the wheel on the road. Diesel tax, it's got a couple of little finishing bits, but he'll get it to Trivific Day, so that's good. A few other rallies this year. Like I say, Tim's, that's all running. I think that's going to end up going to France because he's got a place over there. Just got some finishing to do on that. And also, see me behind me, I've got this project here. So there'll be videos on that as well. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy what you do, because trust me, it helps a lot if you could like and subscribe. And also, if you've got any questions or you want to tell me any jokes, feel free to, put them on there. I will reply to everyone. Yeah, so for me at Tanky's Playtime, stay safe, get to the workshop, and good night. I'll see you later.
Alarm goes off at 4:45. Roll out of bed, rub the sleep from my eyes. Throw on a shirt and some jeans.